Good morning, good afternoon. This is Coach Toyin. How are you today? So, if this is your first time ever of joining on any of my lives, you're welcome. Today, I'm going to be talking about the power of persuasion and selling. So, if you're an entrepreneur or you run a business, really, this is for you. Okay. So, here's the thing, right? So many people feel not too comfortable selling, right? And today, what I want to share with you is going to help you. Okay. It's going to make it better. Okay. Because I know why you feel the way you feel. Okay. So today, I'm going to connect this idea of the power of persuasion. And that's what is being applied when you are marketing your product or your service and you're trying to sell a product or a service, right? So, persuasion, what is persuasion, right? Hey, Brian, good to see you. Thank you for being here. And I think you stepped into my audio yesterday. Thank you. I recognize the name. So, today we're talking about the power of persuasion and selling, right? And so many people around the world, they're very uncomfortable about selling. Okay. If you're one of those people, then you want to listen to what I'm sharing today. So here's the deal: persuasion is part of life. Okay. We want to persuade our spouse. In fact, if you're married, you persuaded somebody to say yes to you. Okay. We are constantly persuading, right? So persuading is something about life. Like you can, you're persuading your kids to make the right choices. Every single day you're trying to persuade your employer or potential employer to employ you. When you submit a resume, it's you trying to convince them that you're the best candidate, right? So, or you apply to a school, or you want to buy a house, you apply to get a mortgage, right? So persuasion is who we are, right? Even if you're a person of faith, every day we're trying to persuade people to believe, to show up, right? To appeal to the better side of us. So persuasion is part of life. You can't avoid it. But here's the key: when people connect persuasion to selling, the reason is because if you're focused on money, okay, let me break it down. If you're focused on money in trying to sell, that's where you feel somehow. Because here's what I say: money is a byproduct. It's always a byproduct of when you do all these things well in entrepreneurship. If you followed me, you've heard me say this. Money is a byproduct. Money is not really the key. If you've also heard me, like for those who have followed me or are in my classes, in my membership, you hear me say, we use money. We are all consumers. You're a consumer. You're somebody's consumer. You're putting your money, as long as you're dressed nicely, you're smelling, you're have a house, a roof over your head, or you're paying bills, you are somebody's consumer. So even part of selling is a part of the world we live in. Okay. Here's the key: we all use money to buy what we need, what we want, what we desire, to move closer to our aspirations in life. Okay. To also eliminate pain. So money is a resource, it's a tool. So this is not about money. In fact, money shows up when a decision has been made. Okay. Money comes into the picture only after a decision has been made or when a consideration is going on. We only think about money when there is consciousness. I don't know if you heard me say last week. Last week I taught this in my class. I talked about blind spots. As long as you're in the blind spot of your potential customer or clients, you're not in consideration. They're not buying. Nobody's buying. Okay. So I'm trying to lay the foundation around persuasion being a part of life, selling and buying also being a part of the life we live in today. Okay. The food you eat, banana, plantain, you bought it from somewhere. Okay, so our survival as a race is banking on the things we need, exchanging, right? Before the era of this old commercial enterprise money, it used to be trade and barter. I need your fish, you need my whatever, we exchange. Okay, so I'm just trying to help people relax, calm down. If you're a new entrepreneur, all the anxiety you feel around, oh, should I sell? Should I buy? This. That stuff, put it aside. It's not necessary. Okay. In fact, when people sign up for my class, that's what people come from. I'll make entrepreneurship easy, natural, easy breezy. That's my goal. You'll be empowered to go out there and build your enterprise. Okay, so I'm laying the foundation. I'm going somewhere, but I'm trying to lay the foundation. Persuasion is what we do every day. We're trying to convince people to take a certain action or to believe certain things. Okay, selling is part of our existence. You need to survive. You need to eat food, basic amenities, clothing. These are the things they taught us in school, right? The basic needs of man: clothing, food, shelter, right? All of those things in the world we live in now cost something. If you can't afford it, somebody else has to take care of you. That's where you come in. The government comes to your rescue. But for a regular, fully functional human being in the world that we need, that we live in, you will procure your food, your clothing, your shelter. You will pay for those things. So selling is part of life. We are all somebody's consumer or client. Okay. Have that settled? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Okay, now let me take you to the next level. Here's the key. There is no shame in entrepreneurship. In fact, entrepreneurs are the heroes of today. You are a producer. Okay? As an entrepreneur, you are bringing value to the world. You are using your own resources, time, energy to create something that somebody else is not creating for themselves. Hear me well. This is mindset of an entrepreneur. You need to take pride in your work. So this is not about money. We will get to money. I said money is a byproduct. Money flows. Money will come when we get all these things. This is what I teach. Okay. This is what I teach. This is why I teach, because I see so many people struggle. There's no need to struggle. Just calm down, relax. We will get that money. That money is a byproduct of all these things. So hear me well. Persuasion is what we do every single day when we communicate with our bosses, in the office, with our kids, with our spouse. We're trying to get them to see our perspective. We're trying to get them, we are communicating. Communication is a part of persuasion. Okay? Selling, okay, is part of life. You're going to buy what you need to survive. Every day, to live in this world, you're always going to buy. There are not enough people creating what the world needs. That's where entrepreneurship and business comes in. It's a vehicle of using your own time, your own energy to go and figure out that most people in the world hasn't figured out. You figure it out, create it, and if you've been in my class, I talk about the mindset of an entrepreneur. You will sell that thing you created. You will sell it, and in exchange for money. So the transaction comes in when you are exchanging. It's a value exchange. You've created something of incredible value. You're bringing it into the marketplace, and you're saying, for all the work I did to bring you what you need, what you want, what you desire, pay me, right? Costs of producing it plus some markup. You will pay for the cost of bringing this thing to the marketplace plus some. That's how you build a profitable business. If all you're commanding is the cost, if you're not running at a profit. So the market should reward you. The market rewards you. That's the whole point of Amazon. We are rewarding Amazon every single day. Why? They figured out logistics supply chain that allows me to go online, click, making my life easy. You see, the store I don't want to go to, I don't want to go out there comparing prices. So Amazon makes my life easier. So I will reward them plus some. Plus some. Grocery stores, the same thing. If you want to get banana, you will plant it and wait how many months to get your banana. You want to eat banana. But they've figured this thing out for us. Right? So your milk, In the olden days, you want your milk, you will have your own cow. You will milk it. You will go. You will go and milk it. Okay. But if you're not ready to do that work, pay somebody else that has done the work and carry your milk, bread, and go. You see my point? We are rewarding those who have done the work. You want to dress well before you carry your own sewing machine. You will sew. If you're not ready to do that, go and pay somebody else that has done it. Buy the clothes, say thank you, pay them, reward them, and then dress nicely. Okay? It's a value exchange. So if you're an entrepreneur, first take pride in that work, the hard work. Anybody that tells you entrepreneurship is easy, they've never tried it. In fact, the reason for my whole class, the reason I teach, the reason I is because I'm telling people it can be easier if you master these principles I teach. It will be easier. You eliminate frustration because you will know what you're doing. That's why I teach. The passion for my work is because I'm teaching. I'm sharing every single day. Those who are members, I teach them strategies. Like, this is what you should do as an entrepreneur. Don't do that. This content, you've heard me say, use social media. Don't let social media use you. Use social media. Don't let social media use you. I am here. I'm using it. Praise the Lord. I am thankful. I am grateful for social media. Why? It will carry my message to all over the world. I will use it. But it will not use me. So it will not use me. I say it will not use me. So when people say more content, jump on reels, dance, I'm like, not me. No, no, not me. Oh, hip hop, hooray! Oh, keep doing. It is using you. Anything. So coming back to persuasion, anything that changes your integrity, like I don't want to do that. You are enslaved by it, right? If you do something outside of your own will, that's where the danger comes in. Okay. And going back to persuasion and selling, when you try to sell something that is not in the goodwill of that person, that's where that yucky feeling comes in. So let me tell you the solution. So everything I teach is a 360 approach. So let me connect the dots. Everything is connected. So those who are my members, they understand the connection. Okay. Branding is connected to selling. So if you've not listened to me or taken any of my classes, this is kind of disconnected, right? Because most coaches will tell you, create content, sell. Nobody's asking you, the product you're trying to push to the market, is it fantastic? Why are you trying to convince people that this is the best thing since sliced bread when it's not? You're going to suffer when you try to bring that thing to the marketplace. When it's not well branded, when it's not high quality, we're going to say, no, thank you. So I look at everything, right? Your product, your strategy, your mindset. In fact, I have a mindset program because your business is a reflection of how you think. Can I say that? If you're process oriented, you will do well in business because you are leading people down a process. If you're not process oriented and you're chaotic and you're all over the place, good luck with that. Even the customers will feel your chaos and your confusion. You will confuse people. Okay? But that's not the topic of today. Let me stay on topic: persuasion and selling. So here's the key. The key to selling your product and service is to connect it to your ultimate purpose. Why are you doing what you're doing? What transformation are you trying to bring into the marketplace? What will your product do for people? Along that line, you then use a language, okay, that is connected to the journey of those you're trying to sell to. Let me give example. So we could sell something like rescue yourself. Make your own life easier. right? We could sell something, a transformation. So, for example, let's say what I'm selling. So, I sell different things. You see me, I have a lipstick line. When I'm selling lipstick, it's different though. It's different though. Okay. But let me just stay let me stay focused on entrepreneurship. So the Business and Leadership Academy, okay? What does this sell? I'm selling you knowledge, okay? Expertise strategies that would make your entrepreneurship journey easier, more successful, and you'll be able to grow your business faster. It's not about money. Let me just put it down. It's never about it's money will come when people conclude that they need what you have. If you feel you don't need it, then let's just hi, hello, nice to see you. Thank you. Oh yeah, you look pretty. I love, thank you. That's okay. That's okay. But clarity of intention, the whole purpose of what you're doing, have clarity around it. That's number one of the game plan. The power of clarity. Okay? Activate the power of clarity. Clarity of intention is key. What's your intention for? Why do you do what you do? Why should people pay attention? What are you persuading them to do? Not give you money. This is where people fail. This is where it gets yucky. If your goal is to persuade people to give you money, this is not for you. Right? That's where it gets really messed up. Is that if you're all focused on the money, you won't understand everything I'm saying. I'm saying it's not about the money. It's about the transformation. It's about offering people what they need, like, want, reducing pain for them, right? Pain, for example, why do I go to Amazon? Instead of dressing up, getting into my car, burning my gas, going into a store, spending minutes looking for what I want to buy, and then doing checkout and coming in. Whoa, Amazon is saying towing. We will save you time. That pain eliminated. Just go to our website, amazon.com, click, search for what you're looking for, find it, put it in the shopping cart, check out, swipe your card, sit comfortably in your house. We will deliver it at your doorstep. We will ring your bell, ding, ding, your package is here, and we'll deliver it. I'm like, Amazon, please, thanks. So it's never about the money, it's the savings of something. They're doing something other, and we are rewarding them and paying them for saving us time, energy, and getting us what we need. Think through that lens for your business as well. Think through that lens. I won't talk too much. Maybe I'll stop right there. Okay. One thing I also want to do, I've been testing LinkedIn audio, the beta testing. So I'm going to jump on LinkedIn audio in a minute. I want to see if you have any question. I also want to hear what's on your mind. I love the power of this format. I love it. No, right? But one of the amazing things that also helps me is I like feedback. I love to engage in conversations. That's why I go to Clubhouse as well. So I'm going to jump on LinkedIn audio in a moment, talking about mindset of an entrepreneur. And then I want to see what's on your mind if you want to join me there. So as this helped, I see Brian. Thank you, Brian. Aaron, great topic. Thank you. Fatua, super. Thank you. Kobalaji, good to see you. Yes, I agree. Any questions? Yeah, there's so much to this, you know. So under the umbrella of psychology of selling, there's a lot I cover. Okay, Kobalaji says, let me put that at our words on the screen. Kobalaji says, the change in perspective made my marketing videos so much easier. So that's one of my members and clients really sharing. So that's the thing. I will persuade you to join my membership. Why? Because of transformation. Because it will make entrepreneurship easier for you. You eliminate the frustration because you now have the skills. You have a roadmap of where you're going. You have direction in terms of how to get there. You have strategies and you'll be equipped. You will be equipped. You will be empowered. You'll be equipped. You'll be educated enough that you can grow your business. Thank you, Kobolaji, for sharing that. That's it. That's it. It's simple for me. Is that if you can tie your work to the transformation you're giving, the world of luxury is the same. Okay? The world of luxury is the same. It's not about the money. It's never about the money. Luxury, for example, is persuading us to reward ourselves. Listen, We reward ourselves. I just rewarded myself this weekend. There's a premium outlet mall. Eh? I just said, Tony, you work so hard. Go and treat yourself to some. It was my husband's birthday. I was like, I love this man so much. Let me reward him. Like, let me show him. And guess what? What did I do? I spent money. See? What did I do? We will that money. It's not about the money. We will use money on the things we want, the life we want. Okay? So yes, it's not in fact, should I this is gist time. Those who know me, I gist a lot. I just make this fun for myself. I mean, I'm having a great time. So let me gist. You are my friends. So in fact, for you to know it's not about the money, okay? This was supposed to be a surprise gift. And I went to the store and I realized I forgot size. So I had to call and say, I was planning something supposed to be a surprise, but I'm forgotten the size. Please don't I know it's not good that I forgot the price anyway. So I had to then call him. So that hinted, right? That hinted that something wasn't anyway, gave me the size. I bought a certain color. And then the moment I got home and I said, oh yeah, is it? Guess what this person said? And I like this but I preferred black. I'm like, okay, black. He said, this is beautiful. But when you called, I already in my mind started imagining black. I said, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. He said, I didn't want to inconvenience you. I was like, but you like this one? He said, yes, he likes this one. I said, okay, keep it. I'll go back and get another one. So he got that one. I went back that same day, went to that same store and got another. So because this person spoke, he got two. Anyway, that's another gist. So I'm saying my point is I, even after spending double, see how happy I am. So it's not about the money. Even when I bought two, why? What was it about? Why did I spend money on luxury designer XYZ? I won't tell you what it is. Why? Because of the smile, the joy. I was able to gift someone I love something special. And it was like when we brought it out, when he was opening it, the box. These are the types of things you still keep the box, eh? This is the kind of designer luxury item that the box is not throw away. You see my point? The opening, the way it's packaged, and you're like, yes. And I was like, yes, see the name, see this. He's like, thank you. He's more of a easy breezy person. I'm the drama queen. I'm the crap. I am the drama in the whole equation. I am the drama. So I'm very dramatic. I'm very theatrical. I'm very over the top. It works, people. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, if you wear this, it's like this, it's like that. He's like, I said, yes, He's like, I'm like, yeah, that's what it was all about. So was it about the money? No, no, because if you have a desire, if you have a want, the money is not the key. So engineer for desire. In fact, I have a template that my members use. Last week, I taught about that. The template that you must complete. If you complete it, map your product and your services to it, use the words in your marketing, and this thing, we will be rewarded for the work we are doing. Entrepreneurs, you deserve to be rewarded. That's where the money comes in. Money is the reward for doing this work. It's the byproduct. But unfortunately, if you're not in my class, if you've not gone through my training or in my one-on-one, you are still chasing money. It's a rat race. Get yourself off that rat race. Get yourself off it. I am off. I am off. I am like, no, you will find me. I am the value. I have value. I know what you need to create the life of your dreams. Anyway, Ronald said that's so interesting. It's psychology, it's mindset, it's skills, it's monetization, it's commercialization, it's problem solving, it's value creation. Look at, have you been seeing some funny things on social media where people are like, those who have a Tesla because of the gas prices, those who have Tesla, they are mocking all of you. But people forget the sweat Elon Musk put into that work. The automotive industry said it was not possible to commercialize because of the battery power, right? That's do you used to remember years ago when they used to say, well, the technology for electric cars existed, but the key was the battery that will house enough power to so that you can drive a distance on electric. And the automotive industry, they just decided, you know what, we're not going to invest in this thing. Enough. Elon Musk stepped in. That guy had a lot of headache and sleepless nights. He solved it for the world. Enough that today, if you're driving a Tesla, you're laughing. You're laughing. You're laughing. Right? And guess what? Elon Musk has been rewarded. Jeff Bezos rewarded enough. He's getting himself a yacht that he had to tear down a bridge to bring that yacht to me. That's why I say money is a byproduct. When you do this work, you will now buy your own yacht and your own island. But before you do that, this is what I'm saying. You will persuade some people, you will convince them, you will sell to them. Okay? Not to give you money, but to transform their own life with your product, to make their own life easier with your services, to get closer to what they aspire to. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you will invest. If you don't want it, that's okay. But because here's the thing, you're going to find abundance of coach. The problem is not coach, right? You will find abundance of coaches out there. But here's where I am different. They will teach you what they know, which is one thing. Content, sales. They will teach you one thing. I don't do that. I take a 360 approach. I will empower you. You'll be the pilot of your own plane. I will teach you how to pilot your business, mindset, branding, everything. The 360. I'll teach you what I know as a 360. If you want that, I'm your person. If you don't, that's okay. See, power of persuasion will leave people alone. Because why? You have to come to your own conclusion. It's not about me, it's about you. It's about you. What do you want? Yes, so anyway, let me wrap this up. I'm going to jump on LinkedIn audio now, and hopefully I just want to hear what's on people's mind. I always love conversation anyway, because this is just one direction. Oh, Pastor Cornelius, we deserve to be rewarded. People, 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 you deserve your accolade. Okay, this is a joke in Africa. If you heard, like, there's a old saying some years ago about give me my accolade. Yes, entrepreneurship, when it is time to sell, I'll say, give me my reward. I've done the work for you. Give me my anyway. Pastor Cornelius says you make it so easy. That's it. Even yesterday, I was giving that feedback. See, I have a life to live. You have a life to live. Do you understand? Right? So I did not come here to run a rat race. No, I know what I left. I know where I was in corporate. Do you know? I'm a certified SAP consultant. All you have to do, Google out there, how much a certified SAP consultant. We are highly sought after. I have a friend that is a recruiter. So if it's about money for me, I don't need to have done this work I've done the last couple of years. No. SAP consultant is not just a regular consultant, it's the best in class in the world. I used to solve for the world's biggest companies. Do you understand? So that skill is highly sought after. Those who need me, they know. I host international trade summits at the ambassador. Like those people, I don't have to sell anything to them. They see me, they know my value. But there's a whole lot of should I say, an assignment that I'm prioritizing now. When I say call me Coach Toyin, it's because I'm prioritizing empowering people with the skills that will help them to compete with the biggest stakeholders in the world. That's what it is about for me. Come next year, I move on to my own next assignment. A year ago, I had another assignment. I was teaching government officials. 2 years ago, I was hosting different things. So I am, anyway, I don't put all my business out there. But here's the key: I am focused, I am determined, I have prioritized coaching, empowering people. Because here's the key: look around you. Look around you. Economic empowerment is the first thing. Economic empowerment is the first thing. And a lot of people are saying, oh, the government owes me. The people. Nobody owes you nothing. Nothing. Empower yourself with knowledge, the skills that you can pass on to the next. See, there's another group of people that I am part of. They're already teaching their kids all these things. You don't know it, but they have, that's what they pass down. It's because here's the key: if you build a business and you pass it to the next generation, and you don't pass the mindset and the knowledge that created that business, hey, that's what wipes it out. In a moment, your years of work wipe down. So there's a particular, I won't talk too much about it, but I'm part of, there's some high net worth individuals that are my mentors. I run to them. If you observe them, they immerse their offspring. Yeah, the golf clubs, the yacht clubs, they don't want that wealth not to pass to the next generation. Okay? So the way they secure generational wealth is that they will teach and immerse the next generation to think, talk like them. Because when you miss one generation, the next the generation that you skip, even the Bible talks about it. Teach your children, right? Even God is like, your generation knew me, understood me, fantastic. But this thing is not birthright. Knowledge is not a birthright. Mindset is not a birthright. You can have two people born by the same you. It's not a birthright. But the way you secure this knowledge that you now have about your creator, pass it, pass it to the next generation so that the generation would operate with the right mindset. So wealth creation is also a mindset. And I can tell you, while some generations you are the first to master this thing, some people, they are in the 10th generation, they've been passing it down. They've been passing it down. Industries, companies, they've been passing down. So anyway, that's what this is about for me. So it's a priority. We must master these things, right? We must accelerate our business growth and success. We must compete with the rest of the world. We must acquire the skills, grab it, and run. If you're ready, join me, Business and Leadership Academy. If not, that's okay. You see me again, come here and have fun out here. That's okay. So it's a wrap, people. Thank you so much. Yeah, my goal is to make it easy, make it accessible. In fact, yesterday somebody gave me that same feedback. Was like, Toyin, anytime I go into other clubhouse, they make me feel like that I'm not smart. I'm like, anybody, see, listen, this is a tactic. Watch out for this. Run away. Anybody that makes you feel less than because they want to sell to you, because they want to rescue you, because they are the savior, run from them. When you're done with me, my own goal is to empower you. You will feel stronger. You feel more knowledgeable. You feel more skilled. You will rescue yourself. You are your own hero. So that person yesterday was like, I'm smart. I know I went to school, but every time I go into clubhouse, they make me feel stupid. Like I'm like, run. Because it's a tactic. Somebody that is not secure in themselves, they have to dominate you first, make you feel less than, so that you now look up to them like, help. And they will now rescue you and say, we saved her. That is a dangerous play, but it is a play. I'm saying recognize it and run. I see greatness. When my clients come to me, I see greatness. I say, you are the expert in your field. I just want to empower you with the right mindset, skills, knowledge that will help you go out there and rock. So my job is not to touch your ego. In fact, is to elevate you. That's what I do. That's because who's ready for, some people come to me and they start saying stuff. I'm like, say something new. Enough that one person was like, oh, you people are now smart. I said, which you people? I'm like, Anyway, that's another topic. Let me not go there. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you all. Watch the replay. So when is my next class? Here's the thing. I have my program, my membership is 1 year long. Hear me. Let me explain why. Because I'm not trying to sell you gimmicky thing. No. You will go to school. You will hear me say, you will go to school. You will master entrepreneurship. And when you master it, you will build multiple businesses because it's the same principle you will just be applying. Okay? People out there, they'll say, buy this course, buy that course, sign in here, sign in there. Ooh. You can learn a small tactic that will help you, but long term, so like what we are building something that we can go on vacation and it doesn't crumble. You will put structure. So I have a year-long program, okay? And then so every Wednesday I'm teaching. So my classes, to your question, you said when is my next class? Tomorrow. If you enroll, you access. I have courses. Every session that is missed, there's a recording as a self-paced. So that's why I don't do that's why excuse me. That's why it may seem like I'm not pushy. The reason I'm not pushy is because anytime you get to a conclusion, the recording is waiting for you. The recording, I have moved on. I will move on. I'll keep investing. But the recording is there. Whatever day, even 5 years from today, you will buy the course. The video will be there for you. So I'm on my journey. You're on your own journey. So the day you wake up and say, okay, I need towing, I need to sign up, the recording is there, and then you jump on the next class. We're not waiting for nobody. And then I also have one-on-one for those who want to accelerate. So they want to launch a new brand, they want to retool their brand, or they want to rebuild their business and just secure the structures of their business. I have a 4, 6, and 8 week program. See, it's accelerated program. I don't do all those extended because I have a life. But I will empower you in 4 weeks. I will empower in 6 weeks. In 8 weeks, you're set for life. Now, if you have more questions, definitely. But now here's what's happening. So let me get some feedback here because I know I was just about to close. So people have been coming, even last night, even this question. One person said, Tony, do you have a course for intro to entrepreneurship, fundamentals of entrepreneurship? Can you just give me one thing that I can go home with? So I'm working on that one thing. It would be probably a condensed, maybe 1 hour course I'll still give you a 360 perspective, but I'm working on it because people are asking for it. I know what you need. You need to invest a year, but many people are not ready to invest a year. So that's fine. I know what you need. You need to go to school, entrepreneurship school, and master entrepreneurship. That's what I'm recommending. The doctor recommends. Now you are like, I get it. I will create something else. I'm working on it. So I need feedback. That's why I'm asking. Many people have asked for this. So I need to work on it. In fact, this week I'm going to get that thing out. Maybe a 1 hour, 2 hour course that people will just like introduce. No, see, I'll still pack a lot of value. I'll pack a lot of value into it. That's who I am. Enough that when you have that bundle, you are set. It will help you. But then if you are now ready to upgrade to the 1 year, we'll be there, or one-on-one, right? So that's something I'm thinking through right now because people have been asking up for it. People, you know why? People are hasty. You see, people are like, oh, I need something now. I get it. But entrepreneurship is over. It's not overnight. I will tell you the truth. The truth you don't even want to hear. Entrepreneurship is not overnight. It's not overnight. You're watching people, it's like watching a farmer the day they are reaping their reward. And you didn't ask them, when did they plant their seed? How long ago did they plant? Entrepreneurship starts out as an idea, right? An idea, a concept. You plant it, you water it, you invest in it, and then the framework I give you will help you structure it. And once you have that framework, you will now start exponential growth, right? You know the things you need to do to grow your business. The reason things don't grow at a particular scale is because there's no structure. So for example, You cannot automate, okay, something that is not process driven. So I have a background in technology. You can, so when it comes, at least for me, the goal you want to automate, that's how you scale. If things are not automated and you have one person there, like the whole point of e-commerce websites is automation. It's programming, right? The whole point of the growth of Amazon is backed by technology. The growth of Walmart is backed by technology. There is no Fortune 500 company that did not invest in technology. I used to manage the backbone for Fortune 1. They used to invest, if I tell you the number, more than 250 million over a 5 year period in terms of strategy, just for the backbone to secure the infrastructure that sells. Okay. That's what number one of the world does. So technology always has to be a part of all of this. And it's part of what I teach. But you cannot automate something that is not driven about, on a winning process, right? That's why I say mindset of an entrepreneur includes a process driven. Everything has to be process. You have to have a process mindset. But if you are like all over the place, it's tough to scale. It's tough to scale. So anyway, I know I've talked too much today. That's just who I am. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for thank you for the time. If you're watching Team Replay, thank you for watching. It's a conversation at the end of the day. And I hope this has been beneficial to you. So back to the power of persuasion. Really, persuasion is what we do as humans every day, right? Selling is natural. You today, before the end of the day, you probably buy something. Every single day we're buying. You're paying a bill, you're using a cell phone. All the tools I use to do this, I paid somebody. But we pay it and we are appreciative. Why? Because they're giving us something that is helping us achieve our goals. So I have a template in the academy that helps map these things out as well. So please check us out, nazaru.academy, or just my own website, toyumesri.com. You learn more about me at your service, people. And call me Coach Toyin. Thank you. Take care and God bless. Okay? Bye.